Hello and welcome to Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I am an empath and an intuitive card reader. I'm here today to do the 5-card spread using the Oceanic Tarot deck for the sign of Leo, the Lion, for the month of September 2016. First things first, put up my infamous smudge of sweetgrass and sage that I like to share with you, the viewer, and send some cleansing, good, positive, clear energies your way for this reading. I've already smudged my laptop, internet, my cards, myself, and now it's your turn. This is a mixture of sweetgrass and sage for anybody that isn't familiar with the channel and what we do here. And the sweetgrass is a natural sweetgrass that grows wild on the front of my property. And I add sage to the mixture. This is indigenous custom. We give credit to the indigenous people of Canada and North America for this wonderful, wonderful gift, and to Mother Nature as well. So, now that that's out of the way, I'll set that over there to smolder and continue to burn. Okay, so for those of you that are new to the channel, at the end of each reading, I pull one significator card from my deck of tarot and give credit for the cards as well. This deck is created by Bridget Reed, and the illustrations are by Colin Howard. We give credit for that. That's your overall significator after the 5-card reading. All online readings are received with the Oceanic Tarot, and credit goes to Jane Wallace is the creator of the cards, and the illustrations are Jane Delaford Taylor. Okay, so for those of you as well that are new, as I said, to the channel and new to YouTube, the little red subscription button at the bottom of the window says subscribe. If you click that, it's free. All it does is connects to your email, so every time Fundy Fortunes posts any new videos, you'll be alerted to your email notifications. That way you don't miss anything. This is a general reading. It may apply to you and it may not. It may resonate in some areas, maybe the whole thing and maybe nothing at all on a personal level. If you find you like this reading, I do offer the service of private readings. All that information below this video window in the description box is available as well. Please read through it just once, and then all you have to do is send me an email saying you'd like to have a private reading. What you get for your money is what you're seeing here right now, only it's all personalized just to you. I do a different spread. It's much larger than this. Most readings last about an hour long, sometimes more. If that happens, because my camera only records up to 1 hour, I send it in 2 parts. I then send you the keys, or the link as you might like to call them, to the reading that will take you into YouTube, and it is listed under private so that nobody but you can see this reading. And you can go in and review and view and view and view the video as often as you like. It's yours to keep and yours to view, and nobody else sees it. So, having said all that, and gratitude and thanks to as well for those of you that are here, and gratitude towards all subscribers and any new would-be subscribers. I'm very, very grateful for that. Okay, so let's get right into the reading here. Okay, first card that I pulled for you, and I should state quickly, 5 cards. First card, your overall energy. Second card is your finances, your wealth. Your third card is your heart, your love, anything pertaining to love in your heart. Fourth card are your challenges for September, Leo. And the 5th card is your message from Spirit. Then we go to the significator. Okay, 9 of Wands. And this 9 of Wands has a message for everybody, I swear. It's been showing up in every reading. 78 cards in the deck. And I shuffle the bejesus out of the cards. And when they want to come up again and again, they just do. This is all about defense. Defense. All right. So when this card shows up, it shows that there's some determination in dealing with any challenges that you're facing right now, Leo. You may have to make some sacrifices and put in some hard work as well. You're in a place of fear, which is causing rigidity within yourself. Fear will do that to people, makes you very, very rigid, and you don't want to move from the spot where you are, metaphorically and literally. Those are your key words. Advice of the card is to protect what is yours at this time. Also to free up your thinking. Freeing up your thinking right now is going to come a little easier than maybe what some of you think, especially if some of you Leos are a little on the anal side and you have a one-track vision, and that tunnel vision sometimes we can get. right now with Mercury going retrograde, and there's a blurb on Fundy Fortunes on Facebook as well, and there's a link pasted as well. If you scroll down a little bit, I talk about Mercury going retrograde, and then there's the link to a very short and sweet article that pinpoints what can happen when Mercury goes retrograde. It's not all bad. The thing is that it slows everything down, which imposes a slowness in our life and upon ourselves as well, something we have no control over, which means the energies are more slowed down, which means basically up here in our conscious mind and even in the subconscious part of our mind, we get cluttered all up with the everyday of life. And when the energies all become very slow, they become very fluid and transient, almost tangible. But what it does is it clears our minds as well. And we can find a lot of self-discovery in that time because everything isn't going at, 105 miles an hour in our head with 3 or 4 different things all. We're trying to figure everything out. This will slow us down and do what science says. You can only formulate one thought at a time. We may think we do more than that, but it's literally one thought at a time. And this will slow everything down. You can almost compartmentalize. I can't even speak. You know what I mean. You're going to put things off in different pockets and different compartments, and that way you're putting order to your thoughts, your plans, your ideas, and your visions. You put order to them so you can look at them clearly now. That everything's not so muddled and so fogged and all messed up and in jumble and this crazy speed that we tend to go. So now everything's you know what I mean, compartmentalized. Oh my gosh. This is my last reading out of 12 videos for Leo. You're the last one. I'm tired. Anyway, that's what goes on. So we can give a fresh eye and a fresh look and a fresh view and a fresh understanding. And we may see things and pick up on things that we hadn't seen before. So this is really a good thing. Yes, it creates some mental space to plan for the future. That's what this is going to allow you to do. You're going to be looking at the future. While you're looking at the future, and you had 2 or 3 other things going on in your mind today, and you were worried about or concerned about, while you're looking at your future and you're beginning to make some kind of plans and formulate plans, because the energies have been opened up to that. You're not worried about all this other stuff that you had on your mind hours ago. You're focused in on that. Okay, so the 9 sees you exerting yourself right now in protection, a feeling of protection over your job, maybe your property, or defending your actions. Big nudge right there. You don't have to defend your actions to anybody. Leos are pretty self-assured, and they have big egos and a large presence for the most part. When Leo acts on something, and they thought it through. They normally don't react too quickly. They think things through, and they say, nope, this is the way I have to go in this situation. That's the way I'm going to go. You don't own any apologies to anybody. Nobody. For decisions that you make that pertain to your life and your life only. People need to learn and get the nudge that you're going to want to tell a few people to butt out of your life. Just back off and butt out. That's in there for some of you. So you refuse to stand and defend what you've done and what your thoughts are. For some reason, some of you are going to feel a need of constant diligence over maybe your job. This could pertain to a job for somebody. Feelings of somebody else trying to take your position, somebody else trying to take credit for your work. You would feel a constant diligence for that. You're also in a space where there's a lot of free choices that are coming towards you right now as well, Leo. A lot of free choices. That's huge. You will, for some of you, and some of the choices that you've made in the recent past, you may feel a need to stop and stand your ground. So stand your ground. What's the big deal? Nothing to be afraid of. There's your overall energy. Second card that I pulled for you, 2 of Wands. It's a crossroads. This just showed up in the other, in the last reading for Cancer, actually, about half an hour ago. So this is your 2 of Swords and Cancer. It shows 2 swords locked in a battle where neither can win. This is a no-win situation. You have a decision to make. The two cross swords show tension and indecision. Are locked in conflict, and neither can win. There's equal power at play here. It may not be of your own doing. In order to fix this, there's an obvious clue that's right within your reach. You just need to stop, look at the situation, look at the crossroads that you're at in this decision that you have to make, and take a deep breath. And then what I want you to do, my nudge is for you to walk away from it and then come back to it. When you walk away, you've actually unlocked another door for answers to come flowing in, because you're not so stuck saying this is the only way that this can work, and it's not the only way. That's what crossroads are. You can go either way, okay? But when you walk away and let it go for a few minutes, an hour, go for a walk, go have a coffee, go watch TV, make some phone calls, put it out of your mind. Take a deep breath when you're feeling a bit more relaxed and a bit more rested, and then come back to that. And you're going to have little tiny light bulbs flickering, going puff, puff, puff. Wow. There's some options I never thought of. This is a good thing. I got a good feeling about this one. There you go. The advice of this card says take a fresh look. For any actions or any decisions that you make right now are better than doing nothing at all. So don't walk away and just abandon it. Walk away to give it a break, to give it time to breathe, like a fine wine once you remove the cork. Just walk away from the bottle and let it breathe before you begin to pour and ingest it, and sip it, and taste it, and enjoy it. So that's what you need to do with any serious decisions that you have to make right now. You will be able to unlock yourself from the loggerheads here that are stuck together with the two swords, all right? Because it's all a metaphor, okay? Swords also show a lot of heavy, deep thinking going on. That's in relation to whatever these decisions are that you have to make. Your keywords right now are doubt and uncertainty, and you're feeling that way. A stalemate, indecision, stuck, disconnection, and blocks. And these things can all be taken care of for you. This all is money-based for you at the moment. That's why you're a little tense. You have some doubt. You're uncertain. You feel like nothing's moving. You don't know what decision to make. You feel stuck, disconnected. When you remove yourself, all that's going to blow off somewhere. When you come back, you'll be surprised. You'll be able to make some choices, monetary choices, financial choices, decisions, investments, paying out, this kind of thing. This will, in the end, if you take this little break and walk, just go. And when you come back, the clue that is obvious, the answers that you're looking for are going to become more readily available to you. And you're going to go, well, why didn't I think of this before? Holy moly. Oh my good, never mind. I'm just grateful that it's here now and I can implement this clue, this answer to my questions. Questions and answers. The answers are always there. Don't feel that they are not. Okay, so third card that I pulled for you today, Leo, is the Four of Cups. And oh, geez, I say this every time I pull it. I don't like this card for anybody because it doesn't affect me. This is in your heart, your love, romance is anything close to your heart. It is the Four of Cups. Cups represent the heart as well, so it is ideal that it landed where it did. But that key word is boredom. We don't like that word. The advice of this card is to look for inspiration. Sometimes we need to do that, Leo. Leo. Look for inspiration to spice things up a little bit in your love life. To make life maybe a little bit better for another family member. Um, there's no need of feeling boredom. Boredom means that there's nothing new and there's nothing fresh or nothing challenging that's coming up on us here. It's sometimes we get bored because we get tired. And Leo, if you're feeling tired, this is when you don't want to stop and when you want to keep moving forward. Yes, you can take a break to revive yourself, resuscitate your brain, and get things going. But you know what? If you look into other lives around you, the people that are closest to you, you'll find the inspiration you need. You'll renew your faith in life, and that life will bring you what you need as you need it, and you can fulfill other people's needs as well. If you see a need, go ahead and fill it. You'll forget about the fact that you were bored. That's a wonderful thing. So when the 4 arrives, you are looking for better. That's absolutely positive all the way around. Um, some of you right now are feeling dissatisfied, no belief of a better love or a better job or a better life, and you're wanting to go scuttle off into the shell the way Cancer the Crab does. You know what? That's my shell. Get the heck out of there. No, seriously, you're wanting to, you just have temporarily lost any feelings of hope and any feelings of renewal. Every minute of every day, there is hope in literally every nanosecond of every day that your life can change and grow and be something beautiful and wonderful and better. It is not all doom and gloom. Um, if something's out of your control pertaining to your job, if you're afraid something's going to happen there, and you're doing everything you can so that nothing negative happens in that department because you like your job, you like your paycheck, you like the amount of money you're making, you like your sense of worth. Sometimes things happen beyond your control. If you're feeling that way, don't lose hope. It is not the end of the world. Sometimes things get imposed upon us and we have to deal with them to bring about new changes, and it's always for the better. Even if at first it doesn't seem that way, you'll be grateful down the road. I'm feeling the heat off the card on that one. You will feel grateful down the road. What looks really dark right now, it doesn't mean anything. It's an illusion, really. The key words for this card are stagnant, despondent, disillusionment, self-protection, a need for changeability, a rigidity, and stubbornness. And I just got another nudge for those of you in romantic relationships. One of you wants to make a big, bold change, and it's going to affect your relationship, and the other one's being very, very stubborn and rigid. Well, I kind of like the way things are right now. Why are you doing this to me for? Well, why aren't you happy with the way things are? The reason the other person isn't happy with the way things are is because there's no growth going on, especially if you're only in your 20s or 30s, even your 40s. If you're still relatively young, you know, just because you're with somebody that's the end of the story. The story never ends when you're in a relationship. The story needs to grow, and it always does, even if you don't want it to. It will grow with or without you. That's something key that you have to keep in the back of your mind. So if your mate is coming to you and they're saying, I want to make some changes, I want us to do this now, and I want us to create that, I want us to start doing this or that, whatever those things are, and you digging your heels in the sand and saying, well, I like things just the way they are and I don't want the problem. The other person's getting bored, all right? The stalemate in the relationship. They're wanting to grow and they want you to grow with them. Take that as a high compliment. They want you along for the ride. But if you're going to be stubborn, I don't know, man, what's going to happen there. It won't be good because they'll move on without you. Nobody owns another person. And if people feel the need and the hunger and they are craving growth in their life, um, they'll go on without you. And you have no right to try to hold somebody back. And that is just the bottom line. And if you feel like you don't want to move ahead and you don't want to welcome these changes and this growth, then it's time for you to release that other person. There's the bottom line right there, all right? So your heart can grow or can stay where it's at. It's not for everybody. It doesn't mean you're wrong. It's just that you're not up to par, you're not even and in par with the person that you're mate. That's all it means. Doesn't mean right or wrong. Okay, so the third card that I pull is the Ace of Wands. It's about growth. This is in your challenges for the month of September. The Ace of Wands. Wands are all about practical things. Okay. So there are new beginnings coming up, and they're going to be good ones. Going to bring about a lot of changes for some of you Leos. Your intuition is very high right now. You have a high sense of adventure as well at the moment. You're getting a lot of ideas, and you're envisioning your future, and your future being something new, exciting, fresh, energizing. That's how some of you are feeling right now, Leo. I'm feeling the heat of the card, and I'm smiling. I'm an empath, so I can feel what's going on here, and it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. And some of you are starting to realize how much control you do have over your own life. and you're ready to step into the power of self-empowerment and to make things happen the way you want to make them happen. This is hugely exciting for you, Leo. Hugely exciting. Um, Great time for communications, even though Mercury's going retrograde. There's going to be some talk going on between yourself and another person or other people. Very creative talk. Because the Mercury going retrograde has slowed everything down, like I told you, the energies are they're more fluid, and it's easier for other things and ideas to come in. It's great. Again, I'm smiling inside here because this is a good thing. Right now, any conversations that you have with anybody and anything that you say will be well received. You will be crowned with success. New projects, communications will be good. Share your visions with somebody else. Visions aren't written in stone. Don't be afraid to come out and share those ideas and your sights with somebody else. Um, if you have any plans right now, this is the yes card. Okay? Um, so don't be afraid to come out of your rigidity if that is you. Um, your challenges are going to be to get up the nerve to share your visions with somebody else. You're a little bit nervous about that for some of you, but rest assured, during the month of October, or oh my goodness, September, Leo, um, your visions are going to lead you into places that you thought, geez, I was just kind of daydreaming about these things. I didn't really think that literally these things were going to unfold for me. And wow. So there's a little timidity there, a little fear, a little bit of a scaredy cat thing going on. But there's feelings of excitement saying, oh my goodness, these are things I was dreaming about. And now I'm seeing they're actually possible. That's when the universe, see, the energies are clear. The universe is picking up on the vibrations of what you're wanting to bring to you. And you are literally bringing it. And the universe is going, here you go, baby. Whatever you want. This is great. You're just going to be shocked at the ease that it comes to you. Oh, I'm even getting goosebumps now. This is really the heat's coming off the cards here now. Let me tell you. It's really good stuff. I'm excited for you. I'm almost overwhelmed here. These are wonderful things. Like, I'm getting emotional. It's that strong in a good way. You just have to get past those fear, those first little baby steps, you know. And next thing you know, you'll be going by leaps and bounds and big, long, strong, self-assured strides moving forward. And you won't be alone in that. Somebody else will be partnered up with you and enjoying the ride with you as well. The last card that I pulled for you in this 5-card spread, and then it's a message from Spirit. It is the Fool, and it's about new beginnings. How appropriate is that to follow that card? Okay, the Fool. New beginnings. Spirit says you are on the brink of a new path. Ta-da! What did I just say? A wonderful opportunity awaits you. Follow your destiny in work and relationships. Before you follow your dreams, check facts from fantasy, listen to your gut, stay realistic, and reinvent yourself. There is a journey over land or sea for some of you. Very few of you are going on a trip. This is exciting. This is a good trip. This is something that you weren't planning on doing. You never thought you would do. Never occurred to you. But for some reason, yeah, some of you are going to take a journey. You're going to fly to someplace beautiful. Absolutely breathtaking that you've always wanted to see. Again, there we go. The nudge is very strong. It's one of those things that you may have always dreamt about but never thought you'd actually do. And lo and behold, you're going to go do it. And it's a nervous excitement, and it's just mind-blowing, the feelings that are coursing through you right now. And it's all good. Everything is good. The advice, though, of the card is to look before you leap. Look before you leap. And if you like what you see, just dive right in. Why not? If all the flags or all the red flags have been removed and all the agreements are in place, and it's telling you it's safe to do that, then do that. Don't fight against that, Leo. Keywords for this are risks, innocence, departures, the new pathway, destiny, and starting over. And it's all good. All of it. Spirits, this is all good to embrace what's coming at you right now. Um, enjoy the shock that you're in to things that you dreamt about and you never ever thought would ever become a reality for you. This is just incredible. This is a great reading, Leo. I don't know. Okay. So what do we have from Tarot? Wow. Just wow. What a lovely card. This is the first time it's shown up as a significator in the readings because both these decks are new to me. This is the Wheel of Fortune. What a gorgeous card. It's beautiful. It's so mystical and magical. And you wonder what messages and what secrets does this card hold. It's beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let me get my book out. And it's upright. Wonderful. When it's upright, the Wheel of Fortune represents unexpected events, wisdom gained from experience, changes, a new cycle, a turn of the wheel, of a progression or a movement. That emphasizes even more what's going on in your spread here. A new cycle, a new turn of the wheel. Progression means moving forward. Forward movement. Wisdom gained from experiences. This is just a fantastic reading, Leo. You can take that last part and you can decipher with it what you will. A lot of good things coming your way. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. I'm so glad this reading is a good reading. It's the last reading that I've done because I try to do them in the birthday orders. I think I got a little muddled up in the middle of them there, but Leo had their birthday in August, so it was the last one to be read because we'd already done them for August. And then, so Cancer was the one before this. This is just, this reading, I'm really glad it went well. I have a really good feeling about it. The heat of the cards and the heat of the reading. When I get the woo-woos, that's the butterflies and the goosebumps all coming together and going, you know, an explosion of life coming forward. The intuition extremely strong. Some really, really good things coming up. Some big, big changes for you, Leo. And they're all heading in the right direction, the directions that are right for you, because the universe is saying, give them what they want. They deserve it. It's been a long time coming. So, for now, Leo, I'm going to stop this and get this all saved and edited, and you'll receive this, well, it'll be before the day's out, as I promised. So please join us on Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. There'll be somebody there to unlock the door and let you in. And you can read up about Mercury and everything else. If you're just in Facebook, you don't even need to jump to anywhere else. You can see the videos are there as well. So that's about all I'm going to say for today because my eyes in front of this computer are just about done for. I can't take much more, and I need a break. A nice cup of tea. I need me a nice lit cuppa. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to try to enjoy the rest of my afternoon. This is my Friday now. I just wish I was rich and I could go shopping because I love Fridays. And I don't like to shop, but it would be nice anyways. Change up the day. But anyways, who knows? A bag of money could fall out of the sky. You know what? It may not be probable. As with all wishes and dreams. It may not be probable, but it's not impossible. Nothing is. Take those words. And the weekend's coming up pretty soon here. Hug those words close to you that anything is possible. Anything on the planet is possible. And you've got a lot of possibilities opening up for you coming soon. Okay, Leo, I'm going to stop for now. Tune back when you get notifications for it. The last 2 weeks of September, I'll be doing 12 videos, mid-month readings for the month of September for all the signs of the zodiac. So be sure to not miss that, and we'll see what's going on with all these great big changes coming up in your life. I wish you the very best. From my heart to yours. Have a good one. We'll see you back real soon. Goodbye.